will say this. This is what freedom is to me. Being able to say exactly what you're thinking and what you're feeling and being okay with that. That's how I live with very few regrets. Being true to what I actually think and feel. There was a long time ago that what I thought and what I felt brought a big division, a split within me. Because what I was feeling versus what I wanted to feel, it was two direct contradictions. And it was something realistic. I saw other people get it, and I wasn't able to get it from where I needed to get it from, so it brought a split. I won't say a split personality, but it brought a tear, a rip. So when it comes to being true to myself and I go with what I feel, usually my feelings don't really lead me astray, because if I come in a room and I get that twitch, like just something in my whole body just like every nerve in me, like when a person gets on every nerve in your body, yo, first one to the last one, that's how sensitive I am to spirit. Like get around certain people and my eye gets to twitching, and my teeth want to clench, hair starts standing up on my neck, muscles firm, and it's almost like it's taking everything in you to not jump on their face. Well, that's when you know that that's not a person that brings out the best in you. And at the same time, that person is 100% fully capable with a one-liner that can make you melt. But they always choose to go the other way with it. I just never understood that about people. I never understood that we all have power. We have the power of influence. We have the power to go left. We have the power to go right. We have the power to make a great impact or a very negative impact. And I just could not understand a person that always chooses to take the worst case scenario and make it worse. I never understood it. I didn't understand how you could make someone feel like they were elated and floating in heaven, but you just rather not. And that pretty much sums up a narcissist. Like, they could choose to make you feel rather elated, but they just simply don't care enough to send their very best. It's kind of like they're the opposite of Hallmark cards. It's like they just don't care enough to send their very best. And when I go out of my way to be Hallmark, like the essence of Hallmark, like I want to move you. And if I'm not going to be able to move you, then what is it all for? If you don't get it, if you can't see the beauty in it, if you cannot enjoy the beautiful things and everything is a critical, like, oh my God, look at that on your face. Oh my God, you've got a pimple right there. Oh my God, look at your gut and your teeth. Oh my God, your nose is so big. Bruh, you're missing it all. If you're going to get caught up on just the imperfections, and then I meet somebody where all of the things I couldn't stand about myself are the things that he embraced. And all the things that he couldn't stand about himself were all the things I embraced. And it's just baffling to me because when you're truly a good person and you know how to make someone feel good and you know that you can, what do you lose? What do you really stand to lose in making somebody feel good? And that's the difference in why people fall in love and they don't. Because when you go out of your way, when you know that you can make somebody feel good, why not? Is it that hard? Is it that hard? It just doesn't, it just seems like it's so simple that it's stupid because it's weird because it's like when you have the will to truly love, like if I know what your favorite color is, then I would be sure to make sure if I got you a shirt, then it would be your favorite color. Not saying that would be the only color I would purchase you for, or if I knew how you liked your coffee, then that would be the way I would make it. I wouldn't go out of the way to just disregard you. I wouldn't go out of the way to make you feel small or not notice you or not ignore you. And then want to look back and say, oh my God, she was breathtaking. You know, they say hindsight is 2020. But how many years of slow are you? How many years of slow when something right in front of your face, but you just like this, you just don't see it, like you stuck behind the veil, like Jesus never ripped the veil for you, never tore it, and you just didn't see it. I don't understand that. I cannot comprehend something that had been there all of your life. You failed to see it, and now you want to say, and I'm like, are you kidding? You went out of the way to tell me a multitude of times that you weren't in love. But you know how many people I've loved? How many people have loved me? Sometimes love is friendship. You know, something I learned a long time ago, even the person that you're in love with, you're not going to always be attracted to. You're not going to always look at them and you're like, oh my gosh, you're just so hot. No, that's lust. And you're going to have phases. You get falling in and out of love with somebody a multitude of times in your lifetime. Even husbands and wives that are together for 50 years or more fall in and out of love with each other. I mean, that's the whole process, is falling in and out of love. Some days they're like a sibling. Some days they're like your best friend. Some days they're like your little annoying brother. And then they're just at the same time, they may be the person that brings you to great pleasure, or could if they tried. But you know, there's just so many different phases of, and I think people are just stupid when it comes to love, because I'm not talking about just, I'm talking about erotic love, relationships between couples. I find it kind of baffling because I just don't think love is complicated. I think people are complicated. Love is a very simple thing. And when I say that, I'm saying like relationships have never been difficult for me, but the people I've been in relationships with, it's been difficult for them because they just couldn't seem to put the connections. It's like, okay, not that it revolves around me, but you have to bring something basic to a relationship to make it work, which you have to have a great sense of humanity. You have to be a humanitarian. You know, like I was with someone and I woke up and I had breakfast in bed like 3 days out of the week. It just became kind of like annoying after a while because it was like, can't I just sleep in? Your breakfast is so wonderful, but I wasn't ready to wake up yet. Like sleep is my thing. I need a little extra sleep. They say when you got a lot of activity up here, you need extra sleep because your mind is always going. If you're dreaming all night long and you stay up late like me, it's what? It's 11:47. There's a good chance I'm not going to go to bed till 4 in the morning. So that means I'm going to need to sleep till at least 1 p.m. or 11. Let me sleep. If you know I have sleeping problems and then you want to give me breakfast in bed, however sweet and beautiful of a gesture that is, don't wake me up to be sweet. If my thing is sleep, I have a sleeping disorder that has landed me in the hospital a multitude of times because when a person doesn't get sleep, sleep deprivation is a form of torture. So if you're trying to do something nice, can you be smart about it? You know, like the Chinese man said, ah. I saw a video today. He was like, if you can't sleep, it's like pat your head like this. I'm gonna try this tonight and see how it works. It said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what that's supposed to do. It's like go to sleep, dummy. I'm not sure. But anyway, be smart about it. Breakfast in bed 3 days a week. Beautiful. But don't wake me up to feed me breakfast in bed. I know that's how it's done. But if you love me, you know I need my sleep because sleep is something precious that I rarely get. So when I'm asleep, don't wake me up. I know I'm on a tangent, but it just made me angry because of the things that made me lose sleep. And now I see very little sleep. It's odd sleep. It's like I'm going to be up till 4, 3. It's like, oh, it's morning, time to go to sleep. Like I'm supposed to be in another country or something. I'm like supposed to be in my native land, waking up during the time that everyone else is, no, I'm not waking up. I'm going to sleep during the time when everyone else is waking up. So, anyway, my tangent is that love is not difficult. People are